Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dwarves of Khazad-dûm playthrough here in Moria, where unfortunately Owen now lies, as he fell, but we're doing reasonably overall. We've pushed back a major army which was over here. I'm surprised I can't see where that road is going, but yeah. We're doing nicely here. We're slowly building up. I've captured here, and I'm going to start pushing out because we do know where the other settlements are now. There's one up here, so I control all this territory now. Ooh, actually, we should be. Can I pull him out? That'll stay well enough. Yeah. So we're going to start pulling along here just to build towers along all my borders, basically, guys.
Set a watch.
With a name, just so we can see all along our borders. We're also going to build up an army to push out. Once we're doing a bit of retraining, then we're going to march out. We're going to march up here, take here, and then we are going to march around the top and take here. Meanwhile, Nain is going to survey the borders of our nation. Yep, everywhere here is okay. We are building up, so soon we are going to be able to build a lot more. Ooh. Let's get both of those there. I also want to check my construction queue. Ooh, we could do a bit of retraining here. And I got Dom. Of course, we got some Zenith Guard there, and they always seem to. Who's got a ring? Oh, it's just not that ring, but it's a ring. Sorry, I didn't necessarily mean to go through it like that. Just checking everything. Sorry, I know I've just derped and gone through this like 6 times. Yeah, we're good. Eventually we will get to the mithril mines, which will be really powerful. Ooh! That is blue. Has Goblin Town fallen? Oh, do I have a spy? Do I have a spy? Yes.
Something to investigate.
I think Goblin Town may have fallen to the elves. That'll be interesting. In which case I may not bother pushing too much that way, and we may just build up ready to push through Fangorn, because who controls below here? Oh. Why do I have a big circle on that? Do I have a mission I've not been paying attention to? No, I'm not sure.
My lord. Of course, sire. Today's journey is over, sire.
I'm definitely meant to be sending someone there, that's for sure. Oh, is that where the ring was seen? I'm not sure. Once we've gone up here, we'll send our spy down to try and work out what that is. I must have missed something, but we did have a bit of a bug when we got the big battle with the Balrog and everything, so I could have got an event after that, which I meant to follow up on, but don't realise. So, no, we are doing very nicely here. I don't want to rush my build up. Obviously, we're going to build up. I'm going to keep a weather eye on the Dunlendings, because they may prove nasty, but at the same time, I'm not too worried about them. They seem to be relatively happy to stay on my side for the time being. You know, it's basically going to be paying attention, and unfortunately this is going to be the tricky bit, is working out where the biggest threats are coming from. Obviously the biggest threat will be from Moria, and you know, at some point we are going to have to look at getting access and marching armies down to, sorry, not Moria, Mordor, and marching armies down to Mordor to face off. Otherwise the world will slowly crumble, and if we can send reinforcements that way, But at the same time, obviously we've got to mop up the goblins here, and we also have to keep an eye on the remnants of the Angmar and the Gunbad orcs in the north. So I kind of wish I could have got Goblin. If Goblin Town has fallen, that would be a bit annoying because I wanted that, but. We are definitely spending money now. 4 Nost assaulted, so there's lots going on in the world, and I'm relatively safe at the moment, actually. So
Yes, my king. On my way. They shall not see me, sire.
good damn.
Moving quietly.
So that is their capital. So yes, here has definitely fallen. Wow. Well, that's interesting.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, sire. Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here.
There we go. Seeing some things. I'm going to build another one there and start working my way up here. We are still doing some replenishment and recruitment over here. I'm going to move a few troops over to the other side. I do want to make sure I maintain a good garrison here, however.
Aye, sire.
Just in case something comes down the other side of the mountain. We'll probably push this out as a full army, but we're not going to be too, not too fussed if it's not quite full.
Aye, lord.
Where's my other diplomat?
Aye, my king. Yes, sire. I must stop here.
Wow, Dale has expanded just a little bit. Where does that? Oh, that river goes all the way to Run.
Can I be of service?
Always happy to deal with you, trusted friends. We like dealing with those that ask, such as yourself.
I can afford to do that, actually. I'd like to get their map information.
We cannot thank you
Bilbo
enough for
Baggins
it.
is
An
the
honor
leader of
and a
Breland.
pleasure. Farewell.
My lord.
Oh, Hobbiton's not the capital.
Aye, my lord.
I'm actually going to... Can I disband him? No, apparently not from the looks of it.
Aye, sire. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
Yeah, we can see quite a lot more of Breland now. One more turn and Balin will march forth again with another host. Though I should probably start sending Fanar, my heir, out a bit because to get him blooded, get him some experience. Because, well, I don't know if people live longer in this, but obviously I don't necessarily want Balin to die because he is a good and just leader. So the longer I can keep him alive for, actually, the better. Oh, if the elves have taken Goblin Town, that is really big. Actually, that's a really good bonus for us. I mean, I will kind of end up wrapping around this territory a little bit, which I don't necessarily want. I kind of wish that the Dunedain would take out the goblins in the north so I could just concentrate on consolidating, but, you know. And I do probably want to look down to Isengard because potentially look across to the woods, but Isengard and Dol Guldur are almost certainly my biggest threats here. I'm kind of in an odd position because now we've dealt with the people who were here. There isn't a huge threat in this part of the world. I mean, I've not completely dealt with them, but let's be honest, they're not going to prove a threat at this point. It's what is the biggest threat. Mordor is a long way away, but if Mordor manages to expand, I would obviously crumble. Because by the time Mordor got to me, it would probably be too big to deal with. I want to know where they've gone as well, for Black Numenorians. Oh. Yep, we will accept that. Khazad besieged. Osgiliath is under attack. Somewhere in Dunedain territory is under attack. Ah, we were meant to go speed. Oh, we weren't even vaguely within range. That is so annoying. Oh, well, whoa, why? Ah, you annoying.
Awaiting your command.
And let's head up to
Opening talks
Fornost.
to their dignitary, sire.
I want to try and get
Of
map
course, sir.
information off them as well.
At your service. On my way. They shall not see me, sire.
Yes, a goblin town has fallen.
They won't ken of there, sire.
There's nothing in there because it's a fort. Well, can I get him out of there?
Speak to our dignitaries.
Khazad-dûm West. What do we want? Free units is always nice. Mining network. We are dwarves. We should be mining. I think we're actually running at a slightly negative balance here, so I want to be a bit careful.
Honor, my king.
My king. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. Aye, sire. Aye, lord.
Let's see. And they're ranged.
Aye,
Bit more
lord.
ranged.
Aye, sire. Aye, lord.
We march to glory. Aye, noble
Nice.
son.
Big army, which is almost certainly... Yeah, we are actually running at a negative now, so yeah, I maybe want to be a little careful with my recruitment. Just for now. I can deal with that for a few turns while we build up, and we'll inevitably take some
Honor,
attrition.
noble.
We are going to march up that way.
Aye, noble sire. Marching now. Aye, noble sire. Sitting a
Got a
vigilant
lot of
watch
towers
here.
there. I just want to see what's going on
Aye,
with the
noble
done
sire.
lendings.
Sitting a vigilant watch here.
Yeah, the circle, which was appearing on something, seems to have vanished now, weirdly. I really probably do want to go and explore down to Isengard. Again, we're going to keep going on our borders. We're going to push up against here. And once we're done with there, we will look elsewhere. Well, we will potentially pressure into the north and finish off the goblins of Moria once and for all. So that their menace will never darken the gates of Khazad-dûm again. And then, as I said, we're in a bit of an odd position. I guess if I take that town above the elves, that means I'm kind of protecting. I'll kind of be wrapped around Imladris and can offer protection to it. It's a bit of a shame I didn't get Goblin Town as well, but you know. And once I'm there, I suspect I should probably push north against Gumbad and the remnants of Angmar and expand my realm through the mountains and the hills in the north, and then we can build ourselves into a real powerhouse, and then we can look at building armies to thrust towards Mordor. The map is slowly becoming more clear to me anyway. I am amazed how much Dale seemed to have expanded. That is quite an impressive amount they've managed to expand. I wish I could get their map. I may try and buy it off them. I do need to start pushing up my income before I push out more armies. Oh. Okay, it's gone up. Oh, I'm not going to war with Lorien.
Aye, my liege. We march to battle. An honour, my lord. In your name, sire. Aye, noble sire, setting a vigilant watch here. Aye, noble sire, setting a vigilant watch here. Marching now.
A good idea.
'Tis good to see you, my friend. How can we help? Your well-intentioned query is welcome.
Yep.
We are elated you saw it this way.
Do I already have... Oh, I'd like military access.
Another proposition I do not believe I'm able to accept.
Oh. Good, okay, so that's
Well,
good.
that seemed fruitful.
So we can now see
Farewell.
all of their territory, so doing reasonably. If I, there he is.
Something to investigate. Yes, my king. Yes, sire.
Ooh, so we are actually managed to get in.
Something to investigate.
We're going to go look north to work out where things are up here, because obviously we've got them there, but I suspect they've got quite a bit of territory up there.
Aye, my liege.
And again, we've got something else pointing there, and I don't know what these things are pointing at the moment.
Your honor.
Always happy to deal with you, trusted friends.
I would like map information. What will it cost to get
We
it?
like dealing with those that ask, such as
Yes.
yourself. An honor and a pleasure.
There you go.
Farewell.
So even going that way, I'm crossing. So we're going to go down here and cross
Aye,
here.
sire.
Find the others and
These
try and get
journey is
lots more
over,
map
sire.
information as time goes on. I don't think we've had anything finished building, have we? No. How is here doing overall? Slowly building up Dwarven. I'm going to start knocking over some of these buildings. Oh! That's what I can't build up. So these are ruins of a house of... It was brother of Noldor and Smiths. Okay, but we're going to knock over the old buildings and start rebuilding all of them. Things like that. Building good Dwarven versions. Because what dwarf would want to use their versions? One day here we'll get big enough that I'll be able to build roads. I don't know what population that it will expand at, but... Is here a huge city? I think it is. Yes. The other thing to remember is I can actually up my tax if I want to, which would get me a lot more income from these places. But no, our aim now is to finish off the Goblins of Moria, which could have a good fight up at Cameth Brim, but we'll work that out. And yeah. certainly going to be an interesting fight at Camath Bryn if they keep everything there. The thing is, they may not keep everything there because they are pushing out quite a bit. They are trying to hit all of the areas around them, not particularly effectively, admittedly. So, you know, some of these things may well work quite well in our advantage as they push out to attack others, and that will be their last settlement when I push there. Obviously, we'll have to dig in there, and we'll have to leave some troops in the settlement beforehand as it slowly converts from their culture. Basically, the way I'm thinking of it is, rather than converting the population, is we are scouring the areas for remnants of the orcs. And, you know, once we've dealt with Camath Bryn, we will then potentially look at pushing north, which is where my spy is going to go looking next. There you see, they're throwing armies at him, at all of the elves. I actually kind of want them to retake, if they can retake Goblin Town, that'd be really nice, because Goblin Town would be a really good settlement to have, and we would completely envelop Imladris then, protecting the frail elves. You know, they need protecting, those elves. So that's Khazad-dûm. What do we want next? Why can I... mining network, which will make us a lot more income. Here has the best mines in the game. Go. Oh, wow. They look awesome. What is their upkeep? Wow. They are kind of awesome. Legion Hammer Guard. 21 defense. 10 attacks. They're more slightly offensive. Reliable as snow. Now Balin, his expedition of claim. So this is specific to us. Legion Shield Guard. Can make shield walls. These are my more defensive, and these are the all-rounders from the looks of them. No, they are slightly better. Legion Deeping Guard. No. Oh, these guys have armor. Armor piercing. I'm not quite sure what these guys are. Oh, they've got best charge bonus. No, not really. These guys aren't shielded? Why are they more expensive? Legion is born, forming Khazad-dûm's backbone. Pilots front line of defence above ground, ambient ground for deep reclamation beneath. Nice. Morale excellent. Yeah, basically it's a really solid unit. I'm so tempted to recruit them, but I don't want to be wasting money just now. What was that from? Oh wow, and if I get that, I can get even more. That's the barracks building, so I definitely want to be getting out a few more barracks in places. Because those guys are just awesome. An army stacked with them.
Aye, noble sire. Leading the men with honor, sire.
I think I can auto that.
Honor. A proud victory in your name. An honor, my lord. Marching now.
No, I'm probably going to want to come back this way shortly, so I'm actually not going to push too far.
Noble sire, setting a vigilant watch here.
You want to start pushing, looking north. Oh, they do have another village up here.
At your service. On my way.
There's some
Continuing
Angmar up
tomorrow,
here, which I also want to keep to find out where
Awaiting
are.
your command.
Ooh, they look fairly large, actually.
Yes, sire.
Let's push north to try
continue
and
to
find
move,
some
sire.
more settlements of theirs to see if I can I can still try and buy map information off them, guys. It's not necessarily, they're not necessarily going to be the friendliest of
Aye,
chaps,
sir.
but... One day I'll be able to build roads there. I really should start upping my roads as well, but these mines make us a lot of money. I mean, we are... If we'd taken Goblin Town as well, with and then gone down, what we should have done is we should have, you know, if I could have taken Goblin Town, and then I could have if I'd taken Goblin Town and then I'd taken Isengard. If I could take all of them, I would basically control the backbone of the world, and then certainly if I took up the north, so everybody who traded would have to trade through me. Which, I mean, okay, it wouldn't necessarily work well the way the game works, but it would theoretically be... It would be an awesome thing to have, because it would make you so... You know, realistically, in real world terms, it would make you very... Because you'd control the flow of trade, which would mean you'd be rich. Obviously, a long, wiggly nation like that wouldn't necessarily be easy to hold, but I imagine they're dwarfs. They'd slowly build tunnels between all of the cities in the mountains, because that's what they do. Wow, and I do love this. So you can see, like, I can't move my mouse. Like, but you can see there's battle sites. If you look right on the edge of Imladris's border, the elves' border there's little cross swords where there's been a big battle. They're going to try and reinforce their town because they know what I'm doing now. So you've got the orcs in the north. I think we're going to have to deal with north first, unfortunately, which is going to give us a bit of a long, squiggly realm, but needs must. Oh, I can always potentially try and buy. Oh, yeah, that's what to do. Wow.
Can I be of service?
I want to speak to the elves over here.
Of course, sire. Today's journey is over.
Something to investigate. They shall not see me, sire.
Aye, noble sire. Leading the men with honor, sire.
Ooh.
We march to battle. Glory and honor.
Okay, they've got a lot of little armies around
Honor,
there.
my lord. In your name, sire.
Should go drop them everywhere, guys. 'Cause there's no harm in having extra ones. I miss the ability to just trade, talk to people.
Awaiting your command. That's not possible,
Oh,
sire.
God damn. Okay, we'll go down
Aye,
here. As I
sir.
can't go through there, we will
must
actually
stop
find a
here,
run.
sir. I'll continue tomorrow, sire.
I mean, you're not got enough to threaten me, but still, it's a bit annoying. I hadn't realised they had this village right in the far north as well. But yeah, we may be able to buy, because you can theoretically buy settlements. So we're going to try. I believe you can in this total war anyway. So we're going to try and buy Goblin Town off of Imladris. Though it's a huge city, so they would probably want a fortune, and they may just say no, which would be understandable, because it gives them a good solid pass. But it is a it's a dwarven, well, it's not a dwarven city, but it's a mountain city. It's the perfect sort of place to turn into a dwarven city. So yeah, it would make sense for us. The dwarves of Erebor must be very stuck there. I mean, they're very protected as well. This is the odd thing about positioning this. While it's a great fun game, some of the nations are so out of the way There's not really a huge amount to do at them. I mean, obviously we've got the remnants of Angmar, which provide a threat in the northwest of Middle-earth. We've got various people in the Misty Mountains, but me being here has kind of put a stop to that. Because I suspect generally the orcs would be much more powerful, but the fact that I took Khazad-dûm so early, they are definitely throwing reinforcements this way. Which kind of makes sense. This is annoying. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt to break this off. Oh, I'm not going to have a... Oh, that's interesting. So there's definitely... I'm not going to have a continuous border. And technically, I don't think I have military access to the Dunedain. The wrong ring has been in Khazad-dûm. Hang on, is that... I don't know where Khazad-dûm is.
My lord.
Dear friends, what can we do for you today? Your well-intentioned query is welcome. Glad we could.
Because I am going to be.
We meet again.
I am definitely going to be using that military access shortly.
Stop here, sire.
Aye, my liege. By your will, sire, we shall engage. A proud victory!
And this will be something for next time, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and... Oh my god, shut up, Balin. Feel free to jump over to my Discord and say hi, basically. There are links to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclockers and Humble Bundle, as well as links to all the mods for this game, guys. Well, for the mods for the game. Other than that, if you are new to my channel and you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for your time.